Okay. Thank you, Carl, for putting this up. This is Gary McNeil along with Keith Smith. And we're getting ready for another Red Raider contest. We got London Red Raiders versus the Northeastern Jets. I believe London's 2-0, right, Keith?
London's 2-0 right now at the time of the season. Northeastern's 1-1. They got a win over their rival Kenton Ridge in the first ball game, 27-23, and then last week they got shellacked by an Urbana team. So I think Northeastern's got something they want to prove tonight, and London wants to continue their domination that they've showed so far this season. Should be a great ball game. Every year I always think Northeastern's going to win it, or I always think London's going to win this thing. And Northeastern's won 4 out of the last 5 ball games. So Coach Wasserman always comes up with a plan to handle London. So let's see what happens tonight. I'm betting on the Raiders.
And Wasserman, there he goes. And Wasserman is, he's been around for a long time. And like I say, they got huge running back, or huge running back or fullback, I believe he is, and a very big quarterback.
They have a 6'1", 260-pound fullback, and their quarterback's 6'3", 240. So
I remember them last year. They kind of ran over some last year. But this is a new year and a new team and a new spirit going out there. So I'm kind of looking for London to do pretty good. I guess Brock had, what, about 120 yards? You had him at the 200, I think.
No, I had him about 150, but I had him at 120 yards and 4 touchdowns last week. Nice ball game by Jordan. Really, the whole team.
That's great. And I understand the junior high won.
Yeah, we had
on a field goal, believe it or not.
3-0.
Yeah, last night.
London won the 8th grade game, but lost the 7th grade game, 18-8 to Madison Plains. And then last night they also won the freshman game, 20-14 against Heath. So.
And the freshmen, like you said, the freshmen did the same thing. They won, so we got something to keep the win tonight. We got to win tonight to keep that tradition going. So and stick around, folks. We got a game coming at you. See you. We want to be you if you missed this. Are you ready for a good ball game, Keith?
Sure am, Gary.
Got the Red Raiders getting ready to take the field. Coach Wilson's giving their last-minute instructions. From us down in the crowd of the Northeastern fans, and they're kind of upbeat about this game. They feel like they can play with London, even though they got beat pretty bad by Urbana last week. They feel like they can play with us. So
well, they've won 4 out of the last 5 ball games, and so yeah, they probably do feel like they should have quite a bit of confidence here. It always seems like Coach Wasserman seems to put together a plan to stop the Red Raiders. So
it's going to be interesting because I'm looking at this Matt Paul coming back, and they had him touted as Division I last year. Size-wise, he is. I don't know about the rest of his abilities. I really don't know much about him. Pretty good-sized quarterback. I didn't catch his name.
That's Ben West. He's 6'3", 240. I think he's the biggest quarterback London's going to see this year, even though we did see a 6'5" kid from Tecumseh. So,
but he wasn't 240.
No, he wasn't 240.
240. So. How mobile can you be at 240 at quarterback?
I saw him out here in warm-ups, and I'll tell you what, he looks bigger than that.
Does he?
That's one of our trivia questions tonight about big quarterbacks. So okay. we'll save that one for later.
We got London. This is one of the few times they've kicked off on the opening game, on the opening kickoff.
I didn't catch you got the flip, but
well, they deferred to defer.
Okay, sounds good to me. We decided up here in the booth who was going to kick off. So London's kicking off. Myers going to traditionally.
He puts the foot to it. It's going to be good. Handled well at the 5-yard line.
Here comes Walters coming
31.
Downfield. Get him, Derek.
He's going nowhere. Going to be dragged out of bounds by number 80.
It's like Derek Wallace and dang, Terry Warnock on the tackle.
Terry Warnock was in on that.
You know, I was watching the tape last week, and oh, by the way, Carl, the camera was wonderful last week.
Camera work was good.
Yeah, on the tape review. But Warnock made a lot of tackles on special teams for the Red Raiders. He's got a nose for the football. Looks like Red Raiders are going to start with their regular defense. It's like everybody's healthy for the Red Raiders. They move up to the
Jets
line.
come up with a full-house backfield, and they cut that line real good. And he does. I think he's going to advance up to about the 32, 33-yard line.
And number 5 for Northeastern there, Shane Schaefer. We saw him play quite a bit last year. He's not real big, but he is quick.
5'9", 154 pounds. And that's the most yardage they got since the last ball game. Before the last ball game, they were shut out.
Actually, against Urbana, they had negative 20 total yards, so they weren't real proud of their last week performance, so I think they're looking to bounce back. That's Schaefer again.
And there's going to be nothing doing here.
Ooh.
London shut down, picked him up in the backfield, and threw him for a loss of about 2 or 3 yards.
Nice tackle by Sean Myers there. He playing the strong safety position. He came up tight on the tight end side and read the play real good.
That's the 2nd and 12 now.
11 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
London's very proud of this defense so far, so I don't see no letting up tonight either. And plus, that's Coach Wilson's specialty was defense when he was assistant coach for a long time.
Well, it looks like a little confusion there on Northeastern's part.
Big quarterback. I watched him on that play. He looked like he might not be too fast. I think we can catch him.
Well, they talk about using it, he's a good thrower and stuff like that, but, so far Urbana's only put the ball in the air just about 7 times a ball game. I think in week 1, quarterback was 2 for 7 with 2 interceptions for 62 yards. Against Northeastern, or against Urbana, he was pretty much shut down completely, so.
That's good defense. So now they're back and they got 2nd down and 17 now. Penalty win against the Jets.
Red Raiders have single coverage on the corners. Corners are playing off.
Got one wide out to the bottom of your screen. He sets up the pass. And it's on target. And he's met real quick by number 2 for London.
That's Monte Jackson.
Number 20.
That's going to be about 8 yards short, or 7 yards shy of the first down there.
Chris Hickson on that catch.
Well, that time they put one receiver out into the pattern, and Hicks actually came out of the backfield to make that reception. So I think we maybe had a linebacker didn't quite pick him up there. Once he caught it, though, Monte picked him up good.
Makes it 3rd and 7. So they still haven't broken the first down yet. He's looking again. He's come on. He's got room. He's off target, but number 2 for them, Smith, was wide open.
Once again, they bring another man out of the backfield. London got fairly decent pressure, but it's going to bring up a punting situation for Northeastern.
4th and 7. We're just early into the first quarter. Northeastern's forced to punt.
It's like dropping back to punt for Northeastern, Josh Costner, number 1.
And that first set of downs is usually a feeler to find out what they're going to do, what can we do.
He shanks that bad.
It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be.
They're getting a very favorable spot. Walk back.
He's going to have to.
He'll walk up the guy and tell him where to stop.
Where's he going? Okay.
There you go.
It's like right at midfield there.
At midfield, so London's got good field position to take off on the 50-yard line. Yeah, well, he ran back there. I'm saying mercy.
About an 18-yard punt there for Northeastern. He just shanked that one off the right side of his foot.
We're about ready to give him about 20 more yards, weren't we?
That looks like the Red Raiders are going to have their full complement, same starting lineup that they used last week. Tyler Scott, 68 at center. Your guards, Ty Blake and Derek Wallace, 77 and 50.
Still got Russell running fullback, Brock at tailback. Here comes Myers in motion, handoff to Brock up the middle, and he's met at the line of scrimmage for maybe a half-a-yard gain.
Quarterback, isn't it?
Who was it?
14?
Yeah, it was 14 on the tackle for Northeastern.
I think he said quarterback. I knew he handed off.
Well, you can hear the Northeastern team, as soon as Jordan Brock touched the ball, all of them were yelling, Brock.
Were they?
You could hear them. It's like, Brock. I think that's what they were yelling. I don't know. Maybe it's Spanish for tackle him or something. I don't know.
They may have been saying that.
Buchanan under center.
Oh, it looked like she'd been offside there. Buchanan rolls out to the left. He keeps the ball.
Oh, he fumbles.
Fumble.
Like on the recovery, Mike Liebold
First turnover
for the Jets.
Buchanan scrambled out to his left and didn't tuck that ball in.
I think he was trying to squeeze in between two players and trying to hold the ball up in the air with one hand, and it's a mistake. He's going to learn from it. I don't think he'll do that one again.
Now it's time for the defense to buckle down again. So they're going to take over on London's 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, the big fullback we talked about, number 40, Matt Paul, he only had 6 carries last week against Urbana. He hadn't touched the ball yet tonight.
He's leading the brigade right now. And to no avail, maybe about a 3-yard pickup.
At number 5, Schaefer, we've seen him going out for passes. We've seen him carry it out of the backfield.
Derek Wallace was your tackler that time. You mentioned him earlier, didn't you?
Looks like West will be under center. You got Paul at fullback, Schaefer at the tailback. There's Matt Paul's first carry of the ball game.
He's still running. He's loose. He's going down. He's going to get some yards. He's taken down at the 30-yard line by Monte to still like a roadblock into him and brought him down. Get that train rolling. You better do some kind of take his legs out from under him.
Yeah, a good fundamental run there by Matt Paul. He had 2 hands on the ball and he was just thundering downfield. Runaway freight train there, folks.
That's about what it looked like, too.
Looks like we're going to have what we call a hydration time out here.
Okay, I think I'll have a drink of water while we're doing that. Last time it started raining.
It started raining when that happened. I don't think we got any rain in sight tonight, so actually that was an awful quick hydration timeout.
1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. They picked up quite a few yards on that last play. Another handoff to Paul up the middle. He's going to bully his way for at least 5 or 6 yards.
I was going to say fake to Paul, but I thought West still had it. But
Shingler was your tackler on that play. David Shingler, what's his number?
He's number 6. He's going out right now. Ty Blake's coming back into the ball game. Bring up 2nd and 5 for Northeastern. They got a 325-pound right tackle there, number 72.
We got a big hole right there in the middle of the line. Shut it down.
To Paul. He's following that big guy. Look out! Look out!
Finally brought down by 12 Myers. That big man. We haven't run against any big running back like that. You got to wrap him up quick.
Yep. And you got to not be afraid of him.
If he gets a little head of steam up, he's going to carry some people. He jumped over one runner, one tackler. How much? What's he weigh?
260.
260 and jumping over tackle.
Well, they got him 256 in the program. I'd say 260.
1st and 10 on the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. And it's Paul. He didn't get in yet.
Looks like DeFilippo got him by the ankles and Myers hit him high. So Red Raiders' shutout streak here is in definite trouble.
In jeopardy.
Now the defense's test going to be put to the test.
Well, I think we'll see the whole team put to the test. How will they react when somebody gets ahead of them? I mean, you know, they've been playing with an awful lot of confidence, and
they haven't scored yet. Don't give them the points that they get them.
I bet he gives it to Paul, though. There he is.
Who else would you give it to that close in? And London comes to the rescue. They jumped right on that.
Looks like Wes Mason at the bottom of the pile, DeFilippo and O'Farrell there for the Red Raiders.
And see, I wouldn't give it to Paul. I'd stick it in Paul's gut and jerk it back out and roll. They're going to be ganging on the line on him. He's the number to line on. That's the right play to make, but London's going to be stacking it up right there. You watch.
Might look for them to use a little quicker back here. Schaefer, number 5. He's at the left tailback position. There's Matt Paul, touchdown.
He just walks in, standing up. So, Northeastern Jets draws the first blood and the first score against London this year.
Well, we're on the Northeastern sidelines here, if you haven't figured that out by now.
Yeah, for real.
This is just about like being on the Licking Valley sidelines.
And that's where we end up, right underneath of the... Matter of fact, we're usually right outside, standing on chairs.
Looks like the Jets are going to go for a single point here. Number 1 to kick.
Shanked off to the left. So with 5:39 to go in the first quarter, the Jets take the lead, 6-0. A good for the kickoff. They get in like a classroom huddle.
Let's try to get some of London's special teams players here we don't see out on the field a lot. 52, Kane Robinson. Looks like Derek Wallace is out there. Ty Blake, Warnock, Arabia, Stewart, Walters, Hodge.
And they're going deep to Myers.
That looks like Brock's going to take
Brock.
it. Coming to the top of your screen.
He's going to be brought down on about the 25-yard line. I'm going to take over 1st and 10 on the 25.
I got 5 minutes, 32 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Well, now it's time to see how the Red Raiders react. They've been scored upon. They're behind for the first time this season, and let's see what kind of character they got.
And you can bet the Jets have got in their mind now, they got a little momentum going, so
well, strange
we're going to have
twist.
to break it.
London puts 2 receivers to the top of your screen on the short side of the field and brings DeFilippo, the tight end, out here. He's got single coverage. He's motioning to the quarterback. Like Buchanan's going to go back to pass. He's going to fake it. No, now he throws it to DeFilippo. Overthrows
a little bit
it.
too much on that one.
Well, I think they were optioning number 1 out there. Cosner playing defense for the Jets. He was soft on the corner, so.
That's a new wrinkle I've seen. I haven't seen him try that one yet.
I like him getting him out there one-on-one, and maybe run him on a little bit of a slant pass coming back to the middle or something. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Red Raiders. This time your 2 receivers come to the bottom of your screen. DeFilippo stays tight at the top of your screen. It's like Russell Walters is in the ball game now for the Red Raiders. There's Walters there.
He's a quick hitter, and he's nothing doing. He hit it to the line of scrimmage. If he got a yard and a half, he done good that time. They was on him.
He just had that 6'4", 325-pound lineman tackle him there, so he's coming out of the ball game. He's going to get a rest.
Look at him. He ain't no 6'4".
What the program says.
Number 72?
Oh, 72, 75 is.
Okay.
Oh, he's 5'11", 325.
I'm going to say 3rd and 10 on the 25-yard line.
That brings up passing situation for the Raiders. Myers at the bottom of your screen, I formation. Looks like London might have dropped option play.
Brock's got a little running room. He jukes
Run,
one player.
Jordan.
He's still on his feet, and he's all the way down to about the 47-yard line.
That's a big first down, big momentum builder there for the Red Raiders. That was a nice...
It was a good play on the quarterback's part to be able to make that option play and make it work for him. He drew the defenders to him before he let the ball go.
Bring up about 24 yards there, I think.
Good run on Brock's part. Eluded one tackler, and we got a first down on the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
This time we see that same formation by London with the 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen to the tight side of the field. DeFilippo at the top of your screen, spread out far. This time they're looking for him on the slant.
They run the play you called for, he just didn't complete the pass.
I'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders.
Let him just a little bit too much. That's the play you've been looking for.
Well, I'd just like to see him get in one-on-one situations. I think maybe London's just going to have to go back to just doing what they know best and try to run the football.
So with 4:50, that clock is stopping, Carl.
It's an incomplete pass.
Oh, okay.
Looks like they're going to try to blitz a linebacker. Here comes Jordan Brock.
And somebody got a little shoestring on him that time. He's going to get about 2 yards on that.
Jared Adams for Northeastern grabbed Jordan's shoestring just about what he did. So.
I mean, about 3rd and 7. Ball's on the 50-yard line. We're right back up to the 50.
That's another big third down play for London here.
Have we crossed the 50 yet?
I don't think so. High formation. Buchanan fakes the fullback. It's an option. Tuck cat ball.
He's the keeper, and he took a smack.
It's like DeFilippo fell on the fumble for the Red Raiders, so.
He took a hit, I'll tell you that. He might not get up too quick.
The backup quarterback for the Red Raiders, if they need him, is number 11, Paul Stonerock. You could see him.
Hit. He was like blindsided.
You could see him or you could see Myers, but it's going to bring up a punting situation for the Red Raiders. So. Now, London's had some pretty exciting times trying to punt the football so far this season between the snap and the catch from the punter. So let's see what happens here. It's a low one.
He has time. He gets a beauty off. That's a good one. It's not a. And he's down. Down on the 10-yard line, trying to juke and make a move, and went down on his knee.
It's like Dustin Wallace down there on the return for the Jets, and Sean Myers done a nice job for the Red Raiders.
Good job. They holding a face mask penalty on the Jets. They ended up on their own 5-yard line, 1st and 10.
West is under center, full house backfield. He gives to Paul. Arabia grabs him. Good job, Cody. Hit high by Myers, or Brock, I'm sorry. I think we're going to just keep seeing Northeastern just
pound Paul at it. They think Paul can run over us, so they're going to pound him at us.
Well, their first game against Kenton Ridge, he come out real cold on Friday night. Then they got rained out, and the game was postponed till Saturday, and he came out hotter and blazes Saturday.
Yeah.
Scored 3 touchdowns, I think, and ended up with quite a few yards rushing. DeFilippo trying to blitz and guess.
Taking to the left side now, and he don't go down easy now.
It's like Barkowiak hit him low and just couldn't quite wrap him up, so Red Raiders got a gaggle tackle here, I think.
Not after a first down, they're moving the chains.
Man, people flying everywhere.
They are.
First down, Northeastern. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
They're on the 17-yard line. Started on the 5. You got to wrap him up some kind of way.
Should announce today the London Red Raiders have got their website up now called LondonRedRaiders.com, and that has information on all your sports. Fake to Schaefer.
Quarterback keeper that time. He's still on his feet.
There's a gaggle tackle. Oh, a little extracurricular there for the Red Raiders. Don't look like no flags are coming. It's like Brandon Brock, DeFilippo, Wallace on the tackle there for the Red Raiders. So, yeah, LondonRedRaiders.com. If you want to check up on all the sports action, keep you up on the freshman score, reserve scores, volleyball, cross country, golf. Good information about who London plays, when, and what time. So.
I'm sure you've had time to look at it.
Yeah. 2nd and 7 on the 50-yard, on the 20-yard line.
No, I don't work for a living. West under center, full house backfield, fakes to Paul.
Yeah. And Paul, and he's on his feet. That's number 20. Chris Hicks. He gets a little running room and takes the ball all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Well, we've seen Hicks primarily, even though it comes out of the backfield a lot of times as a receiver for Northeastern. That's first carry we've seen him have the ball tonight, and he looked pretty quick.
Is that what you call that, a trap, Carl? By him coming from this side and going across, they fake the Paul, coming to the right side and hit Hicks coming across to the left side, through the left side of the line.
Well, Northeastern's playing with some confidence right now. You got one receiver to the bottom of your screen, full house backfield.
1st and 10.
Fake to Paul. Oh, Paul does have it. It's like Brandon Brock in there again for the Red Raiders, 56.
Another 5 yards for Paul. Makes it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's always a lot more fun when you're ahead in the ball game. It's like
we're not down that far, so and it's still early. A lot of time left. As the quarter runs out, Northeastern on top, 6-0. Second quarter, and we got, like I said, Northeastern's up by 6 points. This is the first time London's found itself behind at any time in the first 3 games. and 4 plus 2 scrimmage games.
Well, Northeastern's looking real physical at this point. Fake to Paul. Looks like Schaefer, number 5, is out in the open.
And he's a little feaster. He's still on his feet. He cuts back and he's met by.
Looks like Brandon Brock there for the Red Raiders. Number 56 seems to be everywhere. He's a defensive lineman back here making those tackles. So
Shane Schaefer, he's an elusive little runner. He run up behind Paul and hides.
And he's doing a good job carrying out his fake.
Yeah, the quarterback is carrying his fake out real well.
Looks like we have a timeout, Red Raiders.
Timeout, Red. Short timeout by London.
Well, Gary, you know, it's at the beginning of the second quarter, so you know what time it is, don't you?
What time is it? Trivia time?
Trivia time.
Lay it on me. Lay it on me, big dog.
Carl, would you sing our jingle, please?
That was it. Very good.
It's trivia time.
Right after this play.
Looks like fake to Paul West. The quarterback's going to keep it this time. Looks like nice tackle there by Jordan Brock. He's going to be just a little bit short of the first down there. It's going to bring up about a 2nd and 4 situation, 2nd and 3rd. Okay, Gary, I think you might get this one. 25 years ago this year, in this series, the biggest blowout or the biggest win by one team occurred over the other team. I'll give you a hint. London won. All you have to do is tell me the score.
I'm going to guess about 76-0.
We'll get to it a little bit later.
Oh,
London jumps offside.
I guess if you're going to go, you might as well go all the way.
That's going to be a first down for Springfield.
Jets were messed up that time. They drew London offside, so the penalty went against the Jets. Makes it 2nd and 8 on the 33-yard line.
Like West gives to Schaefer. He's off tackle. He's got lots of room.
Schaefer's gone. He's headed for
downfield block.
Number 2, Monte finally brings him down on the 10-yard line.
Well, Schaefer gives you a different picture than what Paul gives you. He's a lot quicker.
And a lot smaller.
And they're making some good blocks.
West gives to Paul, or fullback. He's still on his feet.
Somebody's going to have to upend him big time.
He did this to the Red Raiders last year.
Well, like you said before, here's where your size comes into play. You kept talking about how small we were first game. And size comes into play here when you got a fullback that big running at you.
So they're going to bring up 2nd and goal.
London's going to buckle down here.
Full house backfield, Woody Hayes style. Hands off to Paul, touchdown.
And with 10 minutes left in the second quarter, the Jets go up 12-0.
Well, looks like they're going to go for 2. I don't see. Oh, here comes their kicker.
Here comes their kicker. That's
number
1.
20.
Number
Cosner.
1. Yeah, he is number 1.
Cosner, be their kicker. You hit the last one to the left, so see if we do any better here. By number 20, Chris Hicks to hold. That looks a lot
like
better.
A good one here. That brings the score up to 13-0. The Jets on the top. 10 minutes to go. Silver left to play in the second quarter. Scoreboard there, Carl. Right on, bro. The Jets just scored, and the score is 13-0.
Well, Cosner's their kickoff man. He's their punter. It seems like he does everything for him. Doesn't look like he's got a real strong leg, but we'll see. It's going to be a short kick. Looks
Lays
like
it up short. Good.
Brock catches it on his own 20.
He's going to take it all the way up to about the 45, 46-yard line. Had a good punt return set up there. I think the last 5 or 6 yards he was kind of doing it on his own, wasn't he? Dragging a few tacklers.
It's like Red Raiders, looks like Buchanan wasn't hurt, shook up too bad. He's back in the ball game now.
You're not going to keep him out of the game. So it's 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line.
Well, let's see how rattled the London coaching staff might be. Or are they going to come out throwing, try to catch up here real quick, or are they going to stick with the game plan of just trying to run the football?
I said there's still a lot of time left in this game. We got to go to our own game plan and make it work.
Myers in motion. Buchanan goes back to pass.
It's
that
tipped.
Ball's tipped. It's going to be intercepted. That's number 1, Cosner, the punter, kicker, and the defensive back.
That ball was tipped. It had no chance at all. And when looking like it was a floater, wounded duck up there. And Northeastern comes off with the interception. Northeastern Jets with the interception are going to take over 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line.
Seems like they got London's number right now. They got a little bit of a version of a wing T here where they got one back, kind of a side position. He's going to block for Schaefer on the pitch, coming around the bottom of the screen.
Good job of turning him in. And we got a fight out here in the middle of the field. Myers and
looks like Myers and Hicks.
Myers and Hicks, they was getting it on, baby. Yeah.
They were just watching them.
They was getting it. And the thing of it is, who's going to get hurt with all that padding on? But that shows the fight we got in us, buddy. We're not giving up nothing.
Well.
But that is definitely not a part of this game. You can't go out and physically fight like that.
It's like Raiders look a little frustrated here, but
well, Myers turned them in. He made the play and turned them in real good. Done a good job of turning the play in. Which makes it 2nd and 7 on the 44-yard line.
It's like West fakes to Paul, hands to Schaefer. He's got lots of room. He's got some blockers. Buchanan back there on defense makes the tackle.
And I'm not sure we had enough men on the field.
Schaefer only had 1 man to beat. I think Buchanan come in for Myers.
Well, it looked like I saw Brock coming off the sideline. Was he, Carl?
I don't know.
Looked like if he wasn't, he was off over close to the sideline on that play.
Brings up a big 1st down for Northeastern, and they're about to put a dagger right through the heart of the Red Raiders here.
If they score here, that's really going to hurt.
That's a wicked cut back there.
I was watching the wrong run.
West under center, full backfield, fakes to Paul. West has got the ball.
He made a big mistake then, didn't he?
He run into West Mason. West Mason just
and
not
also
give him a
number
kiss
13
right there.
from London. Who's that?
Arabia, too, was out there.
Mason and Arabia.
Oh, we got a Red Raider down
they
on the
put
field.
The big, it was a kiss, all right, kiss of death.
There for the Red Raiders was Pat O'Farrell. He went off the field under his own power, so hopefully that's a good sign.
Because we definitely need him in there. He's one of our top defensive linemen. 2nd and 12 on the 25. Set up, and he's
wide
all
open.
alone.
Touchdown.
Tell you what, that quarterback, he may be slow, but he's slick. He carries out his fakes. He carries out everything. London didn't have anybody back there at all.
It's like London's been sucking up so much trying to stop the run that they got burnt there.
For the extra point. Ball's down, hits up, and it looks good from here. 20-0 as the Jets go up, and we still have 8 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Minutes left in the 2nd quarter. The Jets are up at this point in time. The Jets are set to kick off again. Score 21-0 or 20-0. I don't want to give them no more points than they got.
Yeah. It's like Cosner set to kick. He's kicked twice, short but deep, and Jordan Brock's had pretty good returns for the Red Raiders. So
this Wasserman's come out with a game plan.
Not quite as high. Myers is going to be on the return this time for the Red Raiders.
He took the ball about the 12-yard line. And Myers brings it all the way back up to about the 26, 27-yard line. So London will take over 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line.
Well, the good thing is, Gary, there's lots of time left in this ball game, and then the bad thing is there's lots of time left in this ball game. So
I don't know about that. I'm not going to get that. We're going to get it together here. I really believe that.
I'd just like to see us go back to a little bit more of what brought us here a little bit. A lot more running, a lot more straight up off tackle runs from the tailback. Buchanan under center, Brock's back in there at tailback. There's that off tackle run. And he's stonewalled.
They're sitting there waiting on that. obviously they've seen the game films, and they know they got that play diagnosed big time. And you know that Brock is your main running back. You key on him, what are you going to do?
I think they were looking for him. Well, Northeastern's now got a real big defensive line. They got a lot of small kids in there. Hicks, the one that runs running back, he's playing nose guard for him. So Buchanan under center. It's like, oh, fumble Ruski. Philippo's open.
Filippo, and he loses the ball. He gets it back. Hey, go ahead. The Filippo fumbles and picks the ball up on the run. That's my boy, my man, the Filippo.
Well, nice job by Nick there. Looked like the Jets failed to bring anybody up to put on to Filippo. Their safeties were both back, and he was wide open, and Buchanan did a nice job getting him the ball. So
that's the play we've been looking for.
Big first down for the Red Raiders.
This could be the momentum changer. And it's like I say, we still got almost 7 minutes left in the second quarter. So
well, Farrell's checked back into the ball game for the Red Raiders, so that's a good sign. This time we got Monte to the bottom of your screen, Sean Myers to the top.
They're spreading, playing pass defense pretty well here.
Walters is in at your tailback position. Buchanan's going to pass again.
Here we go.
Got Myers.
Oh. Couldn't tell from here, but looked like he could have reached out to Dote and caught that ball. What do you think, Carl?
Here we go, right back here again.
Oh, yeah? Where are they at?
Yeah, we just wanted to know where your children are tonight. Got a couple Red Raiders kids wearing their junior high jerseys over here causing some trouble in the London stand, or in the Springfield stand, so Gary's going after him. It's like 2nd and 10 for the Red Raiders after the incomplete pass. Brock's back in at your tailback position. Myers at the bottom of your screen. Pitch to the top of your screen to Brock. Gets a nice carry, but he's only going to get about 3 yards out of it. So, going to bring up 3rd and about 6 for the Red Raiders. Well, Gary's gone from the booth right now.
They're gone.
And, well, so are our troublemakers. They're gone, so that's a good thing. Red Raider junior high football players, if you're not going to act proper, don't wear your jersey out in public, buddy. We all know who you are. Buchanan under center. Walters back in there at tailback. Looks like a little looking for the tight end again. He's open. DeFilippo's in open ground. He gets another nice gain for the Red Raiders.
What I miss?
Pass to DeFilippo. Run around left end by Brock. So done a nice job. We saw the kids take off. So
yeah, they're over there running their mouth and carrying on. And to them, it's just innocent fun. But you don't do that. You don't come to the other side and start running your mouth and ragging. And then one of them fool around and get hurt. And then, you know, I feel like a dummy if I didn't go out there and tell them they don't belong over here.
Especially when you're wearing your Red Raider jersey. You got to represent. Walters,
and he's
nice,
up in and
nice tackle there.
In the backfield that time.
Eastern there by Jared Adams. So
London's all the way down to about the 18-yard line now.
Well, before time runs out here in the second quarter, I'm sorry, not the first quarter.
What did I miss?
Answered our trivia question.
What is it? What was the question?
1977, 25 years ago this year, the biggest blowout in this series happened. What was the score and who won?
I'm going to say London won.
Oh, London won. I already hinted at that.
And I'm going to tell you who got most of the points.
Let's watch the play here. I heard who got most of the points, but it's unsubstantiated rumor.
Well,
Buchanan around top of your screen. He's got some
tuck
room.
the ball,
Go, baby.
Tuck it in. That goal line. Come on.
Touchdown.
Get up. Touchdown, London. Good play. London's back. The momentum's starting to turn. And we still got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. And London's on the scoreboard, 20-7.
Nice drive there by the Red Raiders, capped off by a couple nice passes from Tyler Buchanan and Nick DeFilippo. And I don't know where Tyler, every once in a while, he breaks out a set of wheels, and especially when he sees that goal line.
Where's the guys that's going to pick the field goal?
We better get out here.
Tyler got excited about the touchdown. He forgot he's got a hold.
Come on, Tyler. You got to hold the ball, babe.
Yeah.
Well, this extra point's pretty important here.
This is a big extra
Springfield's
point.
missed one of them, so Buchanan to hold, Myers to kick.
Down, and it's blocked.
Right up the middle.
I mean, they came through there like a freight train. So now we have a score with 4:46 left to go in this second quarter. Jets are on top, 22-6. 20-6 with 4:46 left after a Buchanan touchdown.
Going back 25 years, the score was 87-0 London.
That's when the Hampton boys were playing.
It was on a homecoming game for Northeastern, so London definitely spoiled their homecoming. This is Schaefer on the return. He's quick.
Bam!
I don't know how he got out of that pile.
Unbelievable.
He keeps his feet moving and looks for the opening.
Like tackle on the play by David Stewart and John Lewis there for the Red Raiders.
You got to wrap him up too. He runs. Hold on.
Cutback.
He's always looking for the cutback, and that's the way Harris ran. For London, Harris does his little spin move and cutbacks, and makes it hard to tackle when you run like that.
It's like West gives to Schaefer this time. Oh, nice hit there by the Red Raiders.
And even on the hit, he was still spinning when they had a hold of him. And if he didn't have a hold on him, he'd have still been rolled. He'd have been rolling.
They got 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
We got to get a break and get a fumble. They got one of their touchdowns off of a fumble turnover we had. We got to cause a turnover and give them back the same situation they gave us.
Gary, would have you been at the 87-0 ball game, or do you remember that one?
Yeah. Hampton boys were playing. I remember them. Not 87, 77.
77, yeah, that's 25 years ago. That's Chris Hicks, the running back for the
He's
Jets.
a tricky little running back, ain't he?
Yeah, like I say, he's playing nose guard on defense too, so he must be tough.
I'm not sure which Hampton did all the damage. I'm pretty sure one of them named Charlie Hampton went to either North Carolina or South Carolina, went to college.
It would be nice to get a stop here and see what they do.
We need to stop here big time. This our 3rd and 1.
They're going with the robust T backfield here.
You know where they're coming with.
Look for Matt Paul.
Big dog.
West,
quarterback going to keep
go with the bigger dog.
Man.
They're going to go with what they probably call the safer play, and that's the quarterback keeper. Less chances of fumble, less chances of losing the ball.
Picked up about 4 yards there, so Red Raiders definitely got to get a stop here before they go in at halftime. So we've seen Northeastern mostly run the ball. I think
we're down to 3:10, 3:13 to go in the second quarter. Score right now, like I said, it's 20-6. Both teams have missed an extra point. That could possibly play pretty big.
Got an eye backfield with one back to your right.
Paul right in the middle.
Fullback.
I don't know who was that. It was dragging, and his feet was in the air. 25. 20. Hodge had a hold of Paul by the waist, and it looked like a flag coming up. Paul was just took him right through the line. Now that's strength. Hodge wasn't letting go though. He held him there till he got help. How big is Hodge? He's not small.
No, he's not small. I think we got him at.
Turn the lights on.
Listed 5'11", 210 in your program. Robust T backfield for West. Fake to Paul, fake to Hicks. He's going to pass.
He had all day long. Oh, good play by.
It's like Josh Alcott.
Josh Alcott. And as small as he is, he broke that up big time. That's a really good play by Alcott.
Looks like we're going to have a personal foul roughing the passer against the Red Raiders. So
how can you call that?
That's going to cost them.
That's a rough call.
Somebody had a late hit. Should I blame it on the Clark County officials, Gary?
No. Blame it on the weather.
Blame it on the weather.
Yeah. That's a pretty view out there, ain't it? It's not quite as good as it was down in the mountains. What was that? We was down in, where was we at? Greenup?
We went down to Kentucky to watch the Red Raiders.
Yeah. 2:09 left in this quarter. After a penalty, a roughing the passer, I guess the call was.
Well, we've seen London's defense step up past 2 weeks, and right now they really need a big stop. Robust T, full house backfield, fake to one, hands to Hicks.
And Hicks is still on his feet. He had one man hanging on his Hodge, finally finished that off.
Looks like he picks up about 6 yards, though. Down under 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Shane Schaefer, they say, was on that play there.
Man, he's hard to get hold of.
They gave the tackle to Hodge, but somebody else had to hold his leg before Hodge got there. Hodge showed a lot of aggression that time. What is he, about a sophomore or junior?
I think he's junior.
So it's 2nd and 4 on the 22-yard line, and we're down under a minute and a half in the half.
West under center. He fakes the ball. He's going back to pass.
Get him.
Arabia and DeFilippo were out there. That's caught.
That complete?
That's caught. Oh, man. Number 31 for Northeastern there. Dustin Wallace made a nice catch.
He's laid out and got that ball, didn't he? And that ball was thrown between 2 defenders.
Yeah, 2 Red Raiders were back there, and we had DeFilippo and Arabia chasing the quarterback down. But boy, got to give Northeastern a lot of credit. They're making the plays when they got to. Got 1 minute, 11 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Minute and 7.
Full house backfield. West gives to Paul. He's touchdown.
If you watch Paul run, I don't think he goes over half a foot on each step. He just bullies his way through.
He takes small steps. He keeps good balance. He keeps 2 hands on the football. Very fundamental runner. So.
Looks like a big bear coming trotting through there.
Let's go make it 26-6.
We got a minute left, and Northeastern's going for an extra point for a possible 26 points in the first half. It's down, and it's muffed.
Short.
And it's short. Looked like it might have been blocked. So in this first half of the ball game, score Northeastern 26, London 6. And we are live, and we got about 31 seconds left before the game starts.
Well, Gary, I haven't located Dr. Byers. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. He might have some stats for us, but
he very possibly could be on the other side. I'm not sure. I think the coaches, London coaches, are on the other side. But we had little technical problems at the end of the half, and London did drive all the way down to about the 25-yard line before they turned the ball over on downs. And Northeastern took a knee, making the score end up with a score of 26-6 in favor of Northeastern. I have a quick trivia question for you.
Oh boy, this is catching on, Gary.
The question is, and this was given to me by Coach Bolus, who was called Mr. Football in London, and this is way before they had a Mr. Ball.
Let's see, going back a long time ago.
It's before you was born, I imagine, so just remember.
Was he a player or a coach? You're talking about a player.
He was both. He was a player. I will give one hint. There is a trophy named after this man that the kids, it's one of the biggest awards that the kids can get in football. So
I'll give you my guess off the air.
Tell me.
I'll just tell you off the air.
Okay, off the air.
Something in there.
Okay, we're rolling. We're getting ready to start the second half. We're having some malfunction here in the on and off switch of the automatic of the.
It's technical difficulties, Gary. That's what it is. It's the wire that goes here and there. And
I wasn't done yet.
$50 and you can get another one.
Yeah, $50. I am so tired of $50 here and $50 there.
That looks like
London's going to receive, so they must
deferred properly.
Deferred to defer.
Oh, they're going to go with a quick kick here. It's like Brock's going to take it for the Red Raiders.
Here he comes up the wall.
Up to the wall.
There you go. And he's going to.
He got about 4 yards there after he got contact. Nice run by Jordan.
Right around the 34-yard line. London takes over, 1st and 10. And we are in the second half.
Well, let's recap the first half here. I mean, you know, what happened? Well, Northeastern on a couple times showed how they play ball control football. They did their first drive, they didn't hardly use Matt Paul at all. Then their second drive, they come out and used him all over the place. Then we've seen their quarterback, Ben West, throw for a couple of long plays and 1 touchdown pass. So they've kind of done a little bit of everything.
And I think they scored a couple scores off of turnovers from us.
That's a handoff to fullback Russell. And
he is gaggled big time.
He probably wishes he never got that ball.
I don't think they hit him that hard, but they just was twisting him around and wrapping him up here. That's a good way to break a leg.
Well, but a lot of what Northeastern's done is predicated off that initial fake from the quarterback West to the fullback Paul. I mean, you know, they've been running that fake, and next thing you know, they're handing that quick little number 5 Schaefer or number 20 Hicks, and they're heading downfield.
Well, and you got to think about it. Paul's such a force. You got to really concentrate on him. And if next thing you know, he don't have the ball, and here comes one of these little scat backs scooting all over the place.
Well, see if London's going to open up offensively. We got DeFilippo way to the top of your screen. 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. They're drawing single coverage. We're looking for DeFilippo on the top of your screen. He's not looking back. So
it's thrown behind him.
It's like the audible there between the quarterback and the tight end. It's a little miscommunication, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Red Raiders.
I've seen more balls thrown to DeFilippo tonight than I've seen the last 2 games.
Well, the receiver that London hadn't used, well, they haven't used the tight end much. Most of the passes have gone to Myers. You know, Myers maybe ought to just be the decoy sometimes, and you know, maybe we haven't seen too many passes to Monte Jackson or Josh Alcott, the 2 wideouts. This time Alcott's way to the top of your screen, Myers the bottom of your screen. Pro formation backfield. Fakes a handoff to Russell. Buchanan's chased.
He gets the pass off, and it's going to be complete for about a 5-yard gain.
Going to bring up 4th and 6 for the Red Raiders.
He's rushed. They're on him. They're not giving him time to throw. That defense is in there, and he's running for his life.
They're giving us what they got last week.
Yeah. Basically, that's about what it amounts to.
We'll bring up punting situation for Jordan Brock. His 2nd punt of the night. They're going to drop 3 receivers back deep. Looks like Schaefer, Hicks, and
It gets a
Hensley.
decent spiral.
It's going to be Hensley. He drops it.
Get him right there. Good show. I haven't got a flag down on the play.
Pack some more on to it.
I'd say the foul's going to go against Northeastern. From where it was thrown, I'd say it was probably a hold. Looks like they pretty much tackled Cody Arabia down there. So add another 10 onto that, and a good change of possession there for the Red Raiders.
Good punt under pressure.
Let's see where the 10's going to be.
They're going to wave it off.
Waved it off. Let's see you talked them out of it, Keith.
That was them Clark County officials.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't say that.
Okay, Gary, we got to have an answer to your trivia question before we forget.
Trivia question was, who was called Mr. Football or labeled Mr. Football probably 50 years ago?
And my guess would be Dick LeBeau.
J.K. Coberly, Jack Coberly. They have an award called the J.K. Coberly Award. It's one of the highest awards at
It's like a nice tackle there by Sean Myers on
Myers
that ball.
just kind of grabbed him and slung him.
Bad thing is he threw him forward.
Yeah.
Jack Coberly is called Mr. Football. I don't know that much about him except that I know that he's there's an award, and it's one of the highest awards that you can get in football in London that is named after him. So Jack Coberly, and thank you, Mr. Bolus, for that trivia question, and I'm looking for more. I'm shouting out to everybody who knows anything about London's history, because I don't want to hear nothing about the salsa festival.
I got to contact with Zach Dobenmeyer this week, and he's going to bring us what he has collected on the history of London football. He says that he's turned a lot of it over to the athletic director, and I haven't talked to Terry about it. So, but Zach's going to bring me what he has. He says to Lakewood game. He says he might see us at Utica next week. So.
And Zach knows his history on the football game.
Well, I invited him to come up to our booth, but I kind of just invited him for a short stay. I didn't want to stay in.
Without contacting me or Carl?
Well, you told
just
me
kind of moved into president, didn't you? Just kidding.
You have to wire up your bleeper button there, Gary.
Looks like this is going to be Hicks.
Yeah.
Nice tackle there by Arabia, number 13.
We're definitely going to have a bleeper button up here with Zach.
Well, you asked me last week.
I did?
Yep, you asked me last week what was the record for most touchdowns in a ball game. Because Jordan had gotten 4, and he was wondering how close he was.
I did mention that.
Well, I don't have an answer for you yet on what the Red Raiders record is, because I just thought, in general, this doesn't count as my official trivia question for the second half, but what the Ohio High School Athletic Association record is for touchdowns in a ball game.
Oh, okay.
And the last person to do it's from Mechanicsburg.
Good fake, good keeper. He's rolled out to the right side, and they're going to be just a few yards short of the first down.
Somebody hurt out
And
here.
London has a player down. 3rd and 3 after a short injury timeout. Sean Myers is shaken up. I'm not sure exactly what happened to him.
Got 8:39 left to go in the third quarter here. West fakes and keeps it. He's going to be short, I think. So Red Raiders look like they got to stop here.
They're going to force a punt.
They'll bring up punting situation. Players are wanting to go for it. Players are signaling the coach they want to go for it. I don't think Wasserman will do that.
Wasserman, he's pretty tricky.
Well, they're sending in the punter, number 1.
See, that's a smart move.
I think it's a smart move.
Yeah, that would be.
Because we still got 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
Right.
Even though they have a 20-point lead.
And field position.
Put the game down on the other end of the field.
It's like back deep for the Red Raiders. Just going to be one man, Jordan Brock. It's like Red Raiders are rushing. He's going to try to kick it away from Brock.
The corner away from him. Be no return. 25-yard line. And London take over. First and 10, 125. London rolling.
Well, not my official trivia question, but the answer to that question was 9 touchdowns in one ball game by Tyler Martin from Mechanicsburg against Ridgeway Ridgemont in 1999. So quite a few players tied with 9 touchdowns in a ball game in Ohio. So
that's a few touchdowns. So London takes over on their own 25-yard line, first and 10. Score 26-6 in favor of the Jets. Here comes Brock to the left side. He's got a little room. He's going to draw a first down. Pick up about 11 yards on that carry. Took it wide to the left side.
Nice run by Jordan.
And another thing to answer that question, to add on to that question, like Carl was saying, there's probably a lot of guys could have had 9 touchdowns, but when you're winning that big like that, you know, and you only get to play half a game, it cuts your touchdown total off real quick.
London's going to send Monte Jackson to the top of your screen. Northeastern's cornerbacks have turned real soft all at once. It's like Jordan Brock with another nice run off tackle. Picks up 5 yards.
And let's hope that this is a sign of fatigue. You know, London worked awful hard all summer, and like Coach Bowler said, don't ever get beat because you were out of shape in the fourth quarter. So let's hope that that is a sign that maybe they are fatigued, if that's what's happening, if what you're saying is true.
Northeastern, that is.
Yeah, Northeastern.
Like pro eye backfield, Jordan Brock still in there at tailback. Alcott's the bottom of your screen.
Well, we got off the line that
over
time.
The center. That's DeFilippo on that short pass. I like that play. He
made a good catch.
They don't play a lot of linebackers, and their safeties play deep, so leaves a nice open spot in the field. They're a nice adjustment by the Red Raider coaching staff to find that.
DeFilippo made a beautiful catch reaching back for the ball. But then he's going to try to juke somebody, and he's not a juker, you know what I'm saying? He should have just ran over that kid. Big and strong as he is, he should have mowed him down.
Big first down for the Red Raiders. Monte to the bottom of your screen. Looks like Myers is back in at the top of your screen.
Quick look in.
This pass to Monte, it was in his hands.
Taken.
Knocked out.
It was in his hands and taken out of his hands.
I thought he had it. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders.
Defender played that perfect.
Yes, he did.
Played that perfect. He almost come off with an interception.
6:14 left to go here in the third quarter. Myers at the bottom of your screen. This time Alcott to the top of your screen. Quick pitch to Brock coming around the bottom.
And he is hit hard.
I don't know what the Northeastern players are saying, but every time they pitch it to Brock, you hear them go boo, something like that.
Really? Look for Brock, huh?
Maybe that's what they're saying, Brock. I don't know what they're saying, but the whole sideline's yelling it, so they're definitely keying on Jordan Brock.
3rd and 9, ball's on the 38-yard line. 5:46 left in the third quarter. We still have a score of 26-6 in favor of the Jets.
Big play here for the Red Raiders, 3rd and 9. I'd say definitely a passing situation. Myers at the bottom of your screen. Look for him. He's got double coverage. They fake the handoff. Buchanan's rolling, being chased. I think he got his foot down. He got his foot down.
I seen that. Good play by Myers. Able to make that catch and get his foot down in bounds.
Right in front of the Northeastern coaches, and they don't like that call.
And is also right in front of the officials.
I heard him yelling. The Northeastern coaches think that's Madison County officials out there.
You need to quit that. When did you start getting on the officials?
Oh, I think it was a good call. I think it was a real good call. Just Northeastern coaching staff just didn't agree with it. A big first down for the Red Raiders. Big first down.
Official was standing right on top of it. That's a beautiful catch by Myers.
Yep. This time nobody at the bottom of your screen. 2 receivers to the top. This time they're looking for Monte in the slot. He catches it. Looks like they're going to pick up about 6 yards for the Raiders. So nice throw by Buchanan.
Those quick ends are taking their toll. We got to keep it going though.
That's a brave play by Monte, because when you're running that slant as a receiver, you're naked out there. I mean, you just got to keep your eye on the ball. You know you're going to get hit. You just don't know when.
You're a target.
Nice drive here by the Red Raiders.
17-yard line.
Northeastern can't score if you keep the ball out of their hands. So Buchanan draw play to Walters. That's his first carry of the night.
Line, looks for some room, and he's going to go all the way down to about the 5-yard line.
Hey, man.
He was sneaking and scooting, wasn't he?
Nice run by Jerry Walters.
Wait for his man to run in front of him.
I know it. That's a good job.
He's
picking up his blockers and adding a little running room there for him.
Well, left side of the London line there. Josh Duffy and Ty Blake over there. So nice job, blockers.
Let's make this could be the comeback of the century, guys. It's still got plenty of time.
Myers is by himself on the bottom of your screen. He's on single coverage. See if Red Raiders can power it in from here. That's Walters again off tackle.
And he's met just inside the line of scrimmage. And it's 1st and goal on the 7-yard line.
So you got down
2nd and goal now.
Out to the 5, so.
Now we're down to where everybody's closed in on you. There's not that little gap between the defenders. So now we got to look down and play some look-in football.
Go outside.
String it wide, huh?
Like Buchanan under center, pro eye set.
Quick look into Brock to Myers. He's going wide.
Maybe just run it, Tyler.
Hey, come on.
Oh, he gave him a touchdown.
Myers, my head. Beautiful play, huh? Yeah, Keith, it was close. But if it did hit the ground first, they're not going to get that
Nice
play.
catch by Sean Myers. Beautiful.
And the thing of it is, the official was right on top of it. So that puts London on the board again.
Looks like London's going to go for 2 this time, which is a good move by the Red Raiders.
12.
Going for 1.
Nope, we're going to go for 1.
We got to get all the points we can get.
Actually, we better get some players on the field. Looks like we're going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we at least got 10 out there.
Is that enough?
Better than 9. Buchanan to hold, Myers to kick.
Down, and it's good. I call that when it left the ground. Call it good. 13-26. We got half their points now. So now we have a score. London's on the board, and there's still 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter, and we're within 13 points. We were down 20. We were down 20.
Well, it's just good to see how the Red Raiders respond here at the beginning of the second half. So.
And Carl, we're going to have to play the time because they started passing, so we're going to keep an eye on it.
Red Raider fans are suddenly starting to show. Now Northeastern is. Okay, Red Raider fans. It's like Myers to kick off for London, they got 2 deep.
We had a little thing at the London fans and their fans to see who could outshout each other.
Looks like Matt Paul on the return.
And he's down quick. I was talking to his dad at halftime. His dad said, well, no, he's not the quickest man of fleet. I said, yeah, but he's strong. He's big.
Yeah, we saw a little Red Raider fans get real excited there, and then next thing you know, Northeastern's fans started cheering. I think they could hear us all the way over in South Vienna at the Corn Festival.
There you go with your festivals.
That one's too easy to be a trivia question. But I still got that big quarterback trivia question for you. So we'll get to that here in just a minute. 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter here. London's playing a little inspired football.
The D can step up.
Robust T backfield. Paul with the carry.
Man, take it down.
And they're going back to basic football. They're going to try to run Paul at us for a while and get us keying on him. And look for a little scat backs to come sneaking out.
He does run hard. He takes tiny steps. He runs with a lot of balance. Very fundamental. Keeps both hands on the football. So we'll bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Jets. The Red Raiders can put a stop on them right here. That could be a real momentum boost for this team. See if we can get back in this game.
We can just put a stop on them here.
And with their same T backfield, that's going to be too much time penalty against Northeastern. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it might get started getting a little nervous here.
I hope so. You're going to run into a situation here where you got the pro against the rookie as far as the coaching staff goes. And you know Wasserman don't want to lose to a first-year coach. So this is a big challenge for London to come out here and take over this game and win it.
Northeastern fans are into it. 2nd and 11 from the Northeastern 36-yard line. He fakes the handoff. West is back to pass. He's looking for Schaefer out here. Almost intercepted. Oh! Cody Arabia got back with nice coverage for a linebacker out there.
Wow. And Monte was over there on he had the second man had a shot at it. But good defense by London. Good play by London on defense. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Another passing situation for Northeastern. So
London may have come alive. We'll find out who's in shape and who ain't.
Looks like we got a player down for Northeastern.
We got 2:36 to go. 3rd and 11.
New formation this time.
This is a big holding play here.
Northeastern, definitely a passing situation. Paul's the only back in the backfield. London's on single coverage everywhere.
Paul got it, and they stopped him.
Yeah!
Big play for the Red Raiders.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
All right.
I didn't call us the Buckeyes. They're running the Red Raiders.
Yeah!
I just said good play by the Buckeyes.
We'll bring up punting situation for Northeastern.
The defense has come alive.
Right.
This time, Costner's been keeping the ball away from London's backs. We'll see what happens here. London's got 2 men back this time, Myers and Brock. He ain't really kicked anything too deep so far.
No, he more or less kicks for the corners.
I think we got him shook.
I hope we do.
Timeout Northeastern.
We got 2 minutes.
Let's go.
Got 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
Red Raiders got 2 men deep.
They forced a punt. And the Jets took a timeout, so they're definitely thinking about what's going to happen from here on out.
Costner to punt. Not much rush from London.
Ooh, close.
Looks like Myers is going to come up and take it. Or Brock,
He's on the way. Is that Brock?
Man!
He come hard on that, didn't he? He come back like he wanted to do something that time.
Man!
Brings that back into the Northeastern territory there.
I'm not going to lie to you. I was scared.
Northeastern 46-yard line.
He caught that on the run.
That dead run.
I said, oh, my Lord.
There you go. They're getting fired up.
London's ready, Coach. I saw Coach Wilson over there running up and down the sideline and just firing his team, getting them all fired up. And that's a good sign of, Coach got to get into you every once in a while. Let you know, hey, this is what's happening, guys. Let's go. 26-13.
See if London's conditioning is going to pay off here. Buchanan under center, pro set, same receivers. They've been worth all game. Quick pitch to Brock, coming around the bottom of your screen.
And he's caught in the backfield. Too much time for that play to develop.
Somebody must have missed the block.
Somebody very well could have missed the block.
We'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Red Raiders. You know, London's had a fair amount of success passing the ball against this Northeastern team. You know, Kenton Ridge threw for like 160 yards against Northeastern, and Urbana threw for 266 yards. So, you know, maybe that's why we're seeing London put the ball up in the air so much. So Kenton Ridge is a little susceptible. They're real soft on their corners.
Really imagine they're vulnerable to the pass.
Buchanan fakes the pitch. He's looking to pass. This is
You got
DeFilippo across
That's
the
what he's
middle.
supposed to do. Run over
Go,
somebody.
baby.
Go ahead, buddy.
Go, Nick.
You got a touchdown guy. You the man. Yes.
He's in there.
DeFilippo all the way.
Oh, yeah.
You the man.
Oh, yeah.
You the man. That's what I say, Carl. Cut all that juking out and go for the goal line. And we got a player down.
We got 3 London people cheering on this sidelines against about 2,000 Northeastern.
DeFilippo is the man. He's probably Division I right now. I'm serious. And I don't want to blow his head up, but that boy he's just a natural athlete. He's got the size, the smarts. He's heavy, and he's a good athlete.
And he's my brother.
And he's good, yeah. Yeah.
I'm down.
26-19.
Oh, looks like London's got 11 men on this time to try the extra point. That's a plus.
Is that one more than they had last time?
Buchanan to hold. If he can bring this ball game, London will be only down by 6 if he can make this.
And we're still in the third
Low
quarter.
snap.
And it's up, and it's there. Count it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, London. London, come back. Like I said before, there's 4 quarters in this game.
Never give
Don't
up.
count them up. That's what Coach Bowles told him. Don't ever give up. And I'm sure that's what Coach Wilson probably told him at halftime. Don't ever give up. Look, Coach Wilson, he's out there high-fiving everybody. He's firing them up, buddy. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, a lot of football's emotion when it boils down to it.
26-20.
And momentum. So.
And this is a game we bought a tape trying to squeeze in 2 hours. How we doing, Carl? Left in the third quarter, and London just scored and make the score 26-20. We're 1 touchdown apart.
He's turning red.
Well, let's see how the Red Raiders do here. I mean, momentum and emotion's a wonderful thing in football, but you know, sometimes you make a big play, sometimes the other team come back and make a big play against you. So
Good kick. It's going to
Nice
take them all the way
kick by
down to
Myers.
about the 5-yard line, 9-yard line, and they're going to get him. And there's we got a flag.
So we have a face mask maybe against London. Nice return there by Dustin Wallace. He's not one of the regular return men, but he got it up there. And if you add on 15 for, see what the preliminary call is here.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's against Northeastern.
Must be a holding
Baby.
call.
Yeah.
That's going to put them back. So Red Raider defense can stop up here and get a quick stop and make Northeastern punt.
Man.
We're in a ball game. London's only down by 6 with 58 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
I tell you what, we can't say we've been homer because they've got some good calls. The penalty's going to win against them.
We can stop him here.
Yep. When it rains, it pours, and it's not even raining, girl. 26-20, and we got them back on the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line.
Come on now.
Now is where we got us.
London's got to play smart
Dig
defense
deep.
here.
Dig deep.
Like Barkowiak's in at the strong safety positions. There's the big fullback Matt Paul picking up about 4 yards for Northeastern. Nice tackle there by Nick DeFilippo, number 34.
Man.
The man's going to get the man. One thing I'll tell you, DeFilippo's not afraid to hit Paul. Now, I could see some of the smaller guys maybe, but not. Because I would think I would try with that monster come running at me, running like that. 27 seconds left in the third quarter.
Full house backfield for Northeastern, 1 receiver to the bottom of your screen.
Another hand off to Paul.
The Red Raiders are playing fired up.
A fumble.
And London takes over. First down, London.
We don't have enough. I don't see him.
Somebody woke up. Number 25 for London. Who is that?
It's like DeFilippo made.
Who's 25 for
Stripped
London?
him, baby. They stripped him.
That little thief.
Held him up and stripped him.
Hodge.
Is that Hodge?
Hodge made a big play there. I know he was in there pretty strong.
Yeah, baby.
Number 25.
Yeah, London, big third quarter here for the Red Raiders.
Hey, we could
15 seconds
we
left
could
to
take
go.
the lead in this quarter. with 15 seconds.
26-6 at halftime. Now it's 26-20. Power I formation for the Red Raiders. Myers to the bottom of your screen. Watch for Buchanan roll.
It's gone.
Throwing the fade route.
It's there.
That's interference.
Interference call. Was he in the end zone?
Yep, that's like an interference in the end zone.
Oh, yeah, it sure was.
I think that's going to be a 10-yard penalty against Northeastern.
Well, did he catch the ball?
No, he didn't catch it.
No, he didn't catch the ball.
He faced him, man.
Yeah, he definitely faced him.
Yeah.
That's going to be half the distance to goal penalty. Going to set the ball down, looks like on the Northeastern about 8-yard line.
7 or 8. The ball was on the 15, so if you give him half, the 7.5-yard line. You buy that? So London
looks like about the 7 3/4-yard line there,
Gary. Still only 10 seconds. There's still 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Can we do it?
It's like,
or will we just chill and
got an official's timeout here?
Okay. First and goal on the 8-yard line. London has the ball after a strip of Matt Paul. Here comes
off to Jordan Brock.
He's into the 5, maybe. Which is going to take us. And this third quarter runs out with a score of 26-20. London, how many points we get that quarter?
That'd be 14 points.
14 points that quarter. So that brings the score, like you're seeing, is 26-20. So we start the fourth quarter. London has a 2nd and 6, 2nd and goal on the 6-yard line.
Got three London players in the backfield. Looks like a Buffalo package.
And the whistles all over the place. Flags all over the place.
Say possibly illegal formation on the Red Raiders. Let's see what the call is. I didn't see anybody jump, so it must be a formation. That's going to be a legal procedure against the Red Raiders. So. Bring up 2nd and goal from the 11. So
now we got room to throw the ball. Back him up so you got room to throw it.
So you're saying this is a strategy, Gary?
He was down, I think. Oh. You up, Carl?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he was up. Yeah, that would be my strategy, give him room to throw the ball.
Red Raiders going 3 in the backfield. Buchanan under center, nobody out wide.
Jordan took Brock he's headed for pay dirt. He's going to go all the way into about the 4-yard line.
Don't bring up.
This will make it 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from about the 4, looks like.
Well, we're awful close. We got to get pay dirt, buddy.
2-down territory, that's for sure.
Yeah, I definitely think London will want to go for it here if they don't get this conversion here.
3rd and 4.
The field goal don't do you a whole lot of good. 3 in the backfield. Hand off to Brock again. He's trying to find room.
They're shoving hard.
He's pushing the pack, but he ain't going to get there. Looks like he's going to be put down about the 1.5-yard line.
Buchanan feels like it's a touchdown. Guess not.
Looks like London's going to take a timeout and talk about this.
Coach Wilson's going to come out and get it together.
Well, while we got a timeout here, Gary, we can get that one trivia question that we've been working on all night. Talking about Northeastern having a big quarterback. I mean, the kid for Northeastern's like 6'5" or 6'3", 240, but what's the biggest quarterback at a Division I school this year, NCAA Division I?
LeBron James.
No, he's still in high school playing basketball, Gary.
He's in Division II basketball.
I guess by biggest, I'm not saying the tallest, but the heaviest.
Who would you say it is? I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Well, we're going to give people at home a little while to think about it.
Oh, okay. I'll go along with that. Red Raiders and fans are on their feet now.
Big play here in this ball game.
4th and goal. Let's see what to come up with.
Well, London's got DeFilippo and Russell in there at fullback.
This one of them plays like Coach Bowles talking about somebody going to step up. Who's it going to be?
DeFilippo and Russell at fullback, Brock at tailback. No receivers out, 2 tight ends set.
They got a full house back here. Brock's not going to give up. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown. Tie ball game. game. Tie. Ball game.
Unbelievable.
What's going on here? They called touchdown, and he's running all the way down the field with the ball, and Myers run him down and tackled him.
What in the world?
He must have grabbed the ball after we got it. After they got in.
Touchdown was signaled. Well, now we got a big extra point coming up here for Red Raiders. They got a chance to go in the lead with 11:03 left to go in the fourth quarter here.
Tell me this ain't a football game.
This ain't a football game.
Okay. I hope you were up, because I love it.
Well, I think Northeastern sees this as a real rivalry every year. I think they can really get up for this game, and I don't think London quite
This has
puts
got
the
to be
importance
perfect
on
here.
it.
We got to get this point. Down, up, good. It's too good. It's too good.
Yeah,
Count it.
baby.
London's on top. 27-26.
How many were we down?
11:03 to go. Is that a 3? Yep. 11:03 to go in that fourth quarter. London takes the lead. We were down 20 points. 20 points. But now London is ahead by 1. But we still have 11 minutes of football, so.
Man.
I said it in the first half. The good thing is there's a lot of football left to be played.
Who would you say stepped up? You remember Coach Bowles talking about somebody's going to step up. Who would you say did it?
Well, your two fullbacks, Matt Russell and Nick DeFilippo there for the Red Raiders. You know, Jordan ran the ball, but, you know, you got to get a push through that line. And
those guys took him on through there.
the right-hand side of the Red Raider line.
See, if you feel an elbow in the back, it's just me. Keep on going.
Pat O'Farrell and Derek Wallace right there, right-hand side of the Red Raider lines where they went. And, you know, look good for the Red Raiders.
They got to be.
Oh, they got to be. I mean, this
Yeah, London's definitely playing with a lot of momentum right now.
momentum is definitely in our favor right now, and we got to keep it going.
Myers might kick this thing halfway up to the school.
Myers was hurt earlier in the game, too. He's done take some good knocks today.
That's Schaefer back in the ball game.
15-yard line, and he gets hit good. Tries to leap one tackle, and he goes down on about the 30-yard line.
That was Jerry Walters, number 1, down on coverage for the Red Raiders.
Jerry Walters makes that tackle, and the ball will be spot on about the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Jets.
Before we forget, that biggest quarterback right now in Division I NCAA college football, 6'4", 285 pounds. I saw him play last weekend against Louisville. He plays for University of Kentucky.
Charles Barkley.
Jared Lorenzen. He throws a football like a baseball.
Mercy.
West under center gives to Paul.
Oh, they're going to turn. That's probably a big man.
That was Vince Hodge made the tackle there.
Hodge has been stepping up the last 2 or 3 tackles.
Hodge is fired up.
Hodge wants a starting job all the time.
He's in there giving DeFilippo a breather at linebacker. Oh no,
I saw him this summer, and he's pretty big.
no,
dude.
he's in for O'Farrell.
Hodge ain't small now. He's pretty stout. I'm looking for 31. Let me see.
No, Russell doesn't play defense.
He does.
Not very often.
I thought he did. He's a hard nose on that defense. Linebacker.
Hand off to Paul.
Turning.
Hand.
No gun.
Nick
He
DeFilippo.
running through the man. He running through the man. Big D. I love it. Ain't it wonderful? Yeah. That makes it 3rd and 6 on the 33-yard line.
We can stop him here.
Well, why are they running Paul sideways anyway? I mean, that's a straight up man. That's no sideway runner.
Must be trying to set up.
Sideline runner.
Well, right now they don't have Schaefer. Kind of got hurt, and he's been out there on offense, but he's been kind of limping a little. They haven't gone to him at all since he got hurt.
So it's 3rd and 5 right now.
West hands off to Paul.
Second man
hands
through.
off to Schaefer.
He's going nowhere. The big D steps up, and Hodge is on that tackle.
Gonna bring up
Hodge and DeFilippo.
4th and 2 for Northeastern.
Right.
They're gonna send in the punt squad.
4th and 5, and the defense says, "Woke up, come alive." I bet they gave him some Pepsi at halftime.
Now we 7 up.
Oh, yeah, that's what I got. Sprite.
Yeah, we 7 up school.
Okay, no Pepsi, huh?
That's right.
4th and 3, and they're punting.
Cosner back to kick. London pretty much sets up a return.
Good high kick.
Fair catch by Jordan Brock. So London's going to get the ball at their own 30.
This was a new one on me. Can I throw my hand up for fair catch and somebody else catching and still a fair catch?
Yeah.
I didn't see Brock throw his hand up.
Yeah, you better not move. If either one of us fair catch, it's fair catch.
No matter who puts their hand up.
Right, got to be. I mean, everybody can throw a decoy. You know.
That's not what I said. One man threw his hand up and another man caught the ball without throwing his hand up.
Oh, Red Raiders are back on offense. Looks like Buchanan's got a little equipment trouble there. Brock gets him fixed. Alcott at the bottom of your screen. Single coverage and soft from Northeastern.
Quick hitter with Brock up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards.
Looks like Northeastern's expecting London to do a lot of running here now that they've got the lead, so they're real soft on the corners.
I want you to come back with a full page answer on that question I gave you. Can one player throw his hand up and another player catch the ball and it's still a fair catch?
I'd say it has to be.
That's got me, yeah, that's the way it went down, but that's got me baffled. 8:24 left in the
Red
fourth
Raiders
quarter.
put 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Pro formation. Buchanan back to pass. He's looking for Monte Jackson. Intercepted. Monte caught it.
And Monte took it away from him. He took it away from him. Yeah, give me that ball, man. Give me that ball.
The other kid helped him out.
Now the offense done.
Looks like J.R. Clark had it for Northeastern.
He did have it. It was in his hand.
Grabbed it.
It was right on his. Now that is good hand-eye coordination there.
It's more. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah. Or skin the pig. Pig skin.
So does Monte get a reception or does he get a takeaway?
No.
Should get a reception. Just under 8 minutes. London's on the move.
First and 10 Raiders. Hey, the cheerleaders are throwing. These girls got good arms.
We're
See
not
if they
up
can get
that
a football up here. Buchanan back to pass. He fakes short.
Keep the ball.
He's running.
Keep it tucking in, baby.
He's all by himself out there.
Good job.
Ooh, a little late hit there by
A bunch
Northeastern.
of late hits there.
We had one too.
Yeah.
Did we?
No fouls. So that's a 9-yard pickup there by Buchanan. So going to bring up 2nd and 1 for the Red Raiders. Here's one of those what you call free downs sometimes, where 2nd and short, where you might just try to throw one deep.
On the 50-yard line. Set him up.
Let's run and take some time off the clock.
I think London does that thing about keeping possession of the ball. Northeastern can't score if they don't got it, so London's definitely controlled this second half. One receiver to the top of your screen.
Quarterback sneak. Too much time.
Is that another situation, Gary, where the Red Raiders are backing it up to give themselves some room to play?
Yeah, whatever happened, it could cost them 5
I
yards.
think that's a quick count. A big time pass, that is a quick count.
That's the same official called it on them a while ago. So that's even up. 6:59, right at 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. London leading by 1, 27-26. This has been a game to remember, buddy.
Yeah, now Red Raiders in a
Who's gonna
situation
step up?
they got to get some yards here. Fake to Brock. Buchanan's going to roll. He's going to run it.
Get out of bounds, baby.
First down.
He ain't going.
He ain't going out of bounds, is he? He wasn't going. What are you going to do, Bill?
What you talking about?
Buchanan!
What you talking
What's the matter, you boy?
Got a nice block
He wasn't going
downfield
out of
by
bounds, was he?
Monte.
Huh?
Got 6:51 left to go in the ball game here.
1st and 10, London on the 38-yard
Been a
line.
tale of 2 football games here.
Man.
2 different teams, seems like.
Yeah, Northeastern showed their ugly head against Kenton Ridge. They played terrible on Friday night and came back and played great Saturday to win the ball game in the delayed game. So
We got it.
Block.
Brock's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards. One guy sitting there waiting on you.
Yep.
Somebody turn the play in. Now where you going to go? You got to go right back into the tacklers.
we'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Red Raiders. And then we saw Northeastern in week 2. They just played terrible against Urbana. And first half tonight they look wonderful. Now London's really looking strong.
London's looking good. And the conditioning, like we said, I really believe the conditioning's got a lot to do with it.
Going to send Myers to the bottom of your screen. Now the receivers are getting single coverage and the corners are deep. lots of room out there for the Red Raiders. This could be a passing situation.
Get away from him.
Buchanan's on the run.
Eat it, baby, eat it.
Oh! He's going down.
That's when you get your best shots in, when they're going down like that. To us, it's a late hit, but
Man, he pounded it.
no, he did. He pounced right on him.
Yeah, he's down. That was close, man.
I think
Oh, we keep the clock running.
I think Buchanan's kind of tipping off the pass play. When he comes out from under center, he ducks down all at once. And I think maybe that's giving Northeastern the read that they need to know that they got to suddenly rush the quarterback instead of playing back on defense. Buchanan rolls to his right. He's got some blockers out there.
He's got throw, and it's caught. Right at the, it's just going to be just short of the first down.
It's like Monte Jackson out there on the catch for the Red Raiders.
Looks like about a yard short.
If we had Napper over there, we'd be able to tell you where it was at. He is going to be a little short.
It's going to be a yard short. Timeout, London.
Gary, I told you it was short by about a foot.
Good call.
Well, looks like Northeastern fans are going to try to get this defense riled up.
4th and 1. Do we have the stuff to do it?
5 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Who's going to step up this time?
London's got their Buffalo package in there. DeFilippo and Russell, your fullbacks. Brock, your tailback.
Okay, here we go. 4th and 1. This is good. This play can make you or break you.
Buffalo.
Leading by 1. Yeah, Buffalo package.
Yeah, you got to go for it here.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen London.
Ball's on 28-yard line.
Every time they get in a tight situation, they run right. So far tonight, let's see if maybe they'll run left.
See if they run straight up the gap.
Watch Myers on the bottom of your screen, lined up at the tight end.
Buffalo set up there.
They run right. Jordan Brock's got it.
I think he's got it.
I think he's got it.
He got off to a good start anyway. It's going to depend on the spot.
Looked like
Spot don't look good.
Man, boy, it wasn't a very good
Spot don't look good at all. Boy, that's going up by a nose.
He's going to be short.
By a nose, good by a nose. We're there. What do you think? I say we're there.
Short. We're short.
Stretch it out.
Northeastern takes over on downs.
Oh boy.
When I saw Jordan,
Couldn't get any shorter than that.
when I saw Jordan run that ball, he looked like he got good push up
It did.
upfield.
I think it's the spot hurt us there.
But you do got to credit Northeastern for playing good defense right
They
there.
played super defense. I really feel that spot hurt us.
Now let's see what London Red Raiders defense is made of. They pretty much kept Northeastern off the field.
Yep.
Northeastern's offense off the field in the second half. So this time, one fullback in there, Paul, 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. London's got single coverage on the receivers.
He's setting up to throw.
West is going to throw. He's got Schaefer, number 5, for a first down for Northeastern.
Northeastern picks up their first down on the first play of this series.
That might be Northeastern's first down in the second half.
1st and 10 on the 41.
Clock's rolling with 4 minutes, 49 seconds left
There's
to go.
still a lot of time there, Keith.
Same formation for Northeastern, 2 receivers at the bottom. Paul back at fullback, West back to
Got
pass.
to get to him. He's got too much time.
Oh, he goes to the short pass to 42, Jared Adams, the tight end, and he come from across the field, the other side, coming across, and
I tell you what, if he'd have caught that ball, I was going to see a drilling. DeFilippo was about 3 or 4 steps from him.
Derek Wallace and Pat O'Farrell look like got a little bit of pressure on West that time. Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, he's had a lot of time to throw.
Man, we need somebody from the backside or somewhere to come and hit him.
He's had a lot of time to throw.
Same formation again for Northeastern.
Come in, come get him.
He goes short, he's got it.
First down, Northeastern.
Nice catch there by Dustin Wallace. That's going to be a big first down. for Northeastern. Momentum shifting here.
Monte Jackson comes up and makes the tackle, but not till after they've made the first down. But like you said, momentum could be shifting. Who's going to step up? First and 10. Yep, first and 10 on the 44-yard line.
We got to get some pressure on that quarterback. Let's go.
Clock's
rolling.
running.
We rolling, Carl?
Yeah.
Like most pressure London's been getting from Derek Wallace from the outside linebacker position, blitzing. Here he comes again, get him. Screen pass to Paul. O'Farrell's got him.
You can't give him no momentum.
He's short.
Short. But it's still only second and about 2. Second and 2, and the clock is stopped every time.
Nice pickup there, Matt Paul.
No, it didn't.
Just they faked to him, and then he just drifted out in the flat, and West sold it pretty good.
The only pressure we got is when they let us through, man. We got to get some pressure on him. So immediately you should think screen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
3.5 minutes left in this quarter.
West is going to run, quarterback keeper. First down, though, looks like.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's first down.
Don't move him, Change. Don't move him.
First down.
It's a wild one, folks. It's a wild one.
I was on the 36-yard line. The clock's running down.
They got a field goal kicker?
I don't know.
No,
I know they missed.
We've seen him on extra points. It doesn't really look all that talented.
He's only missed 1.
Be like that Michigan
Or
game.
did he miss 2? Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, put some pressure on that quarterback.
West back to pass. He's watch number 20.
We got to pick
Hicks.
one off. Got to
Watch
pick
20
one off.
Hicks. Look out.
Well, he threw that ball out to the country, didn't he?
One of his favorite targets has been number 20, Chris Hicks, and
And he's limping.
West way overthrew him. Now he's
running like he got a shin splint there.
He's hobbled a little bit. Back on the coverage for the Red Raiders, Jordan Brock and Sean Myers. So.
Second and 10 on the 33-yard line. I assume we got enough time to keep rolling. Okay.
42.
Ben West
3 minutes left.
under center. He just back on a straight pass.
He
He's
lays
going
it up.
deep. He's looking
He
for
lays it up.
41.
Oh, that was there.
Don't let him behind you, man. Let's go.
Pass was there.
Dustin Wallace got behind Monte Jackson and had to go right through his hands.
We got a break that time.
That was a tough one to catch, but it was close. I mean,
It was catchable.
it was catchable.
Don't go for the fake.
Never usually the ones you catch. Yeah.
Big play now in this ball game. 3rd and 10. Northeastern's got the ball on the London, at about the 33-yard line. London up by 1 point, 2:52 left to go.
Let's go.
Watch Schaefer, number 5, just checked
3rd and
into the
10.
ball game on the top of your screen. Monte Jackson's got single coverage out there on him.
They're looking his
That's where
way.
they're looking. Monte steps up and makes a
Monte
nice
makes a
deflection on
beautiful
Schaefer.
Good deflection.
Get your hands up. Do something.
Get both hands up and catch the ball. He looked like he had time.
That Schaefer's a quick little bug. I mean,
Monte's not slow.
stayed up with him, so.
Monte can, he can
Time out
cook.
Northeastern while they're going to think about what they're going to do here.
Monte can cook now.
Put some pressure on the quarterback. Let's go.
2:46. This could be the big straw that breaks the
Watch
camel's
number
back.
20, Chris Hicks in the slot on the bottom of your screen. He's been a favorite
A lot of room
target.
to the other side of
Or
your
the
screen.
screen pass to Paul, maybe.
He airs it out
Going
for
for
the country.
Schaefer.
Oh, man.
Nice try by Schaefer out there, number 5 for the
Schaefer was like
Jets.
about 3 yards inside the end zone reaching for the ball.
This ball
London
game,
takes over on down.
ball game ain't over yet. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
A lot of time.
Northeastern can shut down London's offense and make them punt.
I tell you
They're going to
what,
have good field position.
the young man's got a good arm.
Oh, yeah.
Got all day to throw, too.
He's only a junior, so
And the guys are getting open.
we might see him next week. Next year. Actually, next week. Last week, Utica I think they beat Granville 59-0, so Utica's had one good game, one bad game. They're 1-on-1 so far.
Right now, London's first and 10 on the 33-yard line and leading by 1 point. We got to get some first downs. We got to ground this out.
Like Jordan Brock brought down there by Jared Adams for Northeastern. Nice tackle because they were one-on-one.
First downs here and keep the clock running.
Oh, London definitely needs about 2 first downs here.
I say get a score.
Well, we see Utica scouts walking away here. They were here tonight. Red Raiders going to put Myers way at the top of your screen. Monte Jackson at the bottom. High backfield. Buchanan's looking for Myers on the slant. He's there.
Good catch, Myers. He's loose. But there. Uh-oh. Cook, baby, cook. Cook, baby, cook. You the man. Yeah! Touchdown, Myers. Oh, don't do that, Myers.
Oh, they called a penalty.
You see that? Man, I don't believe he did that.
They call it a celebration.
No, he walked to hand the ball to the defender. Oh, man.
Well, it's after the touchdown. It's after the touchdown, so
forget it.
What a run.
That puts us up now. 33 to... No, we're up, ain't we? Yeah.
Oh.
33-26.
I'll tell you what, Sean caught that ball on the slant and just took it off to the races.
And just outran everybody. He's quick. But then it's going to cost us some yardies on the extra point.
He ran that faster than the Northeastern fans leaving the stadium right now.
Well, at least that give the Jets something to cheer about.
Yeah,
they ain't had them to cheer.
And he went touchdown after that.
Yeah.
I better watch the
time.
Camera ain't even on the team. It's
1:49 and left in this contest, and then just took a little bigger lead. 33-26.
It's going to bring up a 35-yard extra point for the Red Raiders, and they're going to take a timeout to talk about it.
All right, now if Mars pulls this off, he may have redeemed
about a 36-yard extra point here for the Red Raiders.
Everything's got to be perfect. Hey, I know he can do it.
There it is.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Talk to me. No good. Oh, man. Distance a little bit off to the left.
Wide to the left.
So that makes the score with 1:49 left in the contest. London's on top. 33-26 after being down 20 at halftime. Do you believe it?
I can't say I've been to a whole bunch of Northeastern London games, but it seems like the ones I've been into. I mean, I come over here one night, sat over on the other stands, and I think it rained like about 6 hours that night.
Yeah, it did.
It took at least 5 hours to get the game in, and it was a monsoon, but I can't remember who won now. I think London lost on a field goal right at the end.
Touchdown, 2-point conversion, they can win it.
Yeah. It ain't over till it's over.
33-26, yeah, that extra
Stranger
point.
things have happened.
That extra point
was big.
Could have been big right there. So
I wonder how many people foreseen this happening. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't. I'm not going to sit there and say I seen London coming back when it's down like that. I did not see it.
London looked extremely flat in the first half. I mean,
I knew they was going to be strong as far as being in shape, but they were having so much trouble moving the ball first half.
They've just dominated this second half.
That's credit to the coaches too. They got them together and at halftime, and man, a different team come out here to play.
I didn't really see any major adjustments that they made as far as the way that they were playing the game.
Everybody just started doing what they're supposed to do.
Hodge started playing some defense, put him in there. He made it.
Hodge did. I think he might have been the big uplift in that for that defensive unit second half.
Fired up.
Myers is going to kick off the Red Raiders. Going to keep it down the left-hand side. This is Schaefer, number 5. He's got some wheels.
He's got a hole.
Found a hole. He's going to bring it back up to the Northeastern 45-yard line.
And Hodge is in on the tackle. Hodge and 13. Who's 13?
Arabia
and Hodge.
Yeah, you're right. Touchdown, 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Would you go for
And
you'd almost have to.
No, you could go for one, tie it up.
you go for one, tie it.
Who's going to do that?
Overtime.
It'll be it'd be another one of those wild, wacky Northeastern London games. It always seems like Northeastern finds a way to win it in this.
Minute 42, and they got all day to throw.
Well, flags all over the place. Monte gets
Interception.
those flags are against London, I would say.
How's that, Mike? How's that play out on an interception.
They will get the ball back against us. Hopefully it wasn't.
I don't know. The only people back where the flags were thrown was illegal participation on London. Like maybe we might have had 12 men on the field, or maybe we had 12 men break the huddle. I don't know.
Oh, man. 15-yard penalty, isn't it?
Well, did Monte actually catch?
Yeah,
he
intercepted it.
Boy, what a turnaround right there, and 15 yards. Going to give Northeastern. That may not be a 15. That is a 15.
Yeah, they're going a distance.
Oh my gosh, Northeastern's got it on the London 41-yard line with 1:35 left to go in the ball game, and
he can throw it in the end zone.
Oh, this quarterback can throw it in from there. London playing extremely soft on the corners.
He's thrown enough passes like that he's going to connect on one of them sooner or later.
Well,
somebody's back.
Watch Hicks in the slot, number 20. Pitch to Schaefer. Here comes a little reverse. He's going to try to throw the pass. He's looking for West, the quarterback. He catches it. He's going to be down the London 20-yard line.
And that's typical Wasserman ball. Wasserman is not afraid to make them crazy plays.
Well, send a receiver out in the pattern at 6'5". That's not a bad idea.
No. You got a heck of a target to find out there. That was kind of a razzle-dazzle there, wasn't it?
I better start watching the clock now.
Yeah.
Clock's running. We got 1:17 left to go in the ball game. Northeastern seems to be taking their time. Schaefer's all the way to the top of your screen. Him and Monte Jackson are out there all by themselves. West is back to pass. He's looking for Schaefer. He's got him.
He got too much time.
Got the tight end out there, 42. Oh, no. Personal foul on London there.
No.
That's going to hurt.
I don't believe it.
That's going to bring up 1 minute, 2 seconds left to go in this ball game. In regulation time, we may have overtime. Like Northeastern's playing pretty confident here. Ball at fullback, Schaefer at your tailback. He's slotted to the left. Watch Hicks, number 20, in the slot to the right. Two tight ends set here for Northeastern.
Penalties have cost us.
Short. Pass to the end zone. Looks like that's going to be a little short to the tight end, number 31, out there, Dustin Walsh.
Shut her off. Penalties have really
stop the clock. That's probably what they'll do. They'll run the ball.
Looks like Matt Paul, the fullback's got it.
Is he going to go?
He's going first down. He's got first down, so that's going to stop the clock while they move the chains. 51 seconds. We're getting a home-friendly clock here. 46 seconds, 45. Northeastern hasn't scored yet, so West is back to pass. He may have to run it. He's throwing deep for 31. Oh, Monte makes a nice break up there.
Monte makes a diving play on that one. Shut her down.
Second and 10 for Northeastern. 35 seconds left to go here. Clock stopped on the incompletion.
33-26, London on top.
So he's looking for Hicks in the back of the end zone. That's a tight end.
Hey, and it's an incomplete pass. Good defenders on, who was that? Myers and who else?
It's like Hodge out there.
Myers and Hodge.
Too, so.
13 was on that. Arabia, is that Arabia, 13? Right. Arabia and Hodge. 3rd and 10, 29 seconds to go in this contest.
West back to pass.
It's going to be picked off. He dropped it. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Just catch the ball, man.
All he had to do was catch the ball and take a knee. I'm going to tell you what, we've given them more opportunities in this last drive to win this game.
Somebody's going to take a timeout here.
Who was that? Number 5 who missed that drop. I'm 10. 25 seconds. Northeastern's got to pull all stops out this time.
I keep saying watch number 20, Hicks in the slot on the bottom of your screen. West back to pass. He's looking for Schaefer.
And it's over.
Fumble.
It's over. London's got the ball. London's got the ball. It is over.
It's like Derek Wallace made the fumble recovery for the Red Raiders.
What a game. Woo! What a game.
Man.
At 16 seconds, this is Gary McNeil. We're running out of tape. I hope I have enough room here to put the credits on for the sponsors. But if I don't, we'll definitely give you double play next game. In the meantime, Mrs. Gary McNeil saying what we got going on there. Right pack there. Now another illegal something called against us. Take a knee, guys, and get this over with. There we go. There we go.
That should be it. I don't think Northeastern might have another
timeouts. I don't think they got any timeouts left.
Not going to help.
Clock's still running, so London's going to come out with this game after being down by 20 points at halftime with a win of 33-26. Who would have thunk it? Unbelievable. And in the meantime, Mrs. Gary McNeil, along with Keith Smith and Carl King, saying, you better get out and check these Raiders out. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't give them that much of a chance to win out the second half. They proved me wrong. Keep on proving me wrong, guys. In the meantime, see you, but it wouldn't want to be you. Adios. Good night. Go out, Carl, and do what you want.